is day 2, day 3 of on ice. Intensity seems to be ramped up there a little bit, especially in the scrimmage.
Yeah, no, that's how we want it. I think it's been good so far. In the past, Torts has had to, kind of talk us into camp and what he expects. And this year, he hasn't said anything. We just have come to camp. Everyone knows, that we're here to get better and push each other, and it's been good.
You and Travis had a friendly interaction the other day.
Yeah.
Is that part of it too? Even though.
Yeah, everyone's competitive. It doesn't matter if you're on Team White or Team Black. That's your team for the camp, and it's just how everyone's programmed. We're all competitive, and it doesn't help that we act like brothers too. So.
Travis, you've seen big crowds here, but this was an impressive crowd today.
Yeah, today was a lot of people.
Yeah, does that show you that fans are on board? They're excited about stuff.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I pulled in today. I didn't know where to go because there was so much going on in the parking lot. No, it's great. It's good to see everyone out there today.
What's the overarching theme? I guess you guys haven't really been together in one room yet, but just with the group, obviously last year you guys wanted to kind of prove everyone wrong. This year, I think the expectation is you guys are at the very least going to be competitive, if not battle for a playoff spot. So, what's going to fuel you guys this year?
I think, to be honest, I don't think we're putting a projection on where we're going to be. We just start with game 1 and just realize the importance of what it came down to last year, and that each point matters from the day we start playing games. And I think that's kind of how we need to approach it, is every single night realize when we get to the end of the season and we're all adding up who, if they win and we win, or overtime, this, that, and the other thing, every point matters throughout the year, and we got to remember that, and I think it was a good lesson for us.
Torts mentioned when we spoke with him, I think yesterday, about the fact that when he did some soul searching this summer, one thing that jumped out to him was he didn't think he did a good enough job getting you guys ready to play when games tighten up and maybe the rush chances aren't coming as frequent. Is that something that the coaching staff has communicated to you guys, that that's going to be an emphasis this year?
Not yet. I feel like it's still pretty early into camp, and then there's going to be a lot of probably communication going on as we go on. Yeah, I'm sure he probably did reflecting like everyone else did. I'm sure everyone went back and feels the same way as maybe as the players, we didn't perform in those situations as good as we wanted to, and the staff probably feels they didn't give us the opportunity. So, as long as everyone's feeling like, they're doing their best to better themselves, I think that means that we're all working together.
How does, when you do ramp up the intensity in the games, is you're battling each other for spots, or you're battling each other in practice, but they're still your teammate. How do you kind of handle that?
Yeah, you can still see there's still there's the odd hit or whatever, scrum, but there's no low to high one-timers through a crowd. You can, if you really watch it compared to a normal game, there's still a level of respect there where we realize we're obviously on the same side, and there's a way to compete and play, in the corners on a back check, and you get your legs going and battle that way rather than putting guys in spots where you might hurt somebody on accident.
You had a big year last year. Obviously, All-Star and career highs and things. I guess, where do you see your game kind of developing more? Is there anything you really want to maybe focus on this year in your game?
Yeah, I think for me it's just in situations where I can sometimes lean onto the offensive side or make a play that might hurt us. I just want to focus on our team's in a spot right now where we're trying to go the right way, and I would like to take a step in the right direction of being a good example of when there's a play to be made and when there's not, and because in the past there's times where I know what I want to say, but I also don't back it up myself at times. So I'm gonna try to be more of a complete player this year.
Is it a relief not having the contract situation hanging over your head this year?
Yeah, I don't even think about it. I'm just happy to be here, and 1 year at a time from here on out.
What's it like watching Mishkov? And he seems to have a little bit of a edge to him too.
Yeah, I can tell he's got a little bite. Yeah, I like that. He's gonna fit in great. I was giving him a hard time today just because I'm sure the speed's picked up a little bit during camp. So, we just teased him a little bit, and we're gonna be there to help him out. But he'll figure it out. he looks like he's going to be a great player.